welcome to the show. We're so happy that you're here. We really are. And on tonight's show, we'll be joined by the always brilliant Tracy Morgan. Later, we got a performance from Kings of Leon. So stick around for that. Kings of Leon.
Sorry, it's Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon.
Yeah, sorry.
You're a Prince of Leon, right?
I am a Prince of Leon.
Yeah, you haven't been made a King of Leon.
I haven't, but I'm in the court, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah. One of my defining moments in my friendship with Ben, our exec producer Ben, who is normally the voice that you hear over the speaker, but he's downtown prepping the Grammys this week, was Ben and I were shooting a sketch for Comic Relief in Abu Dhabi. And we got there, and the night that we shot the sketch, Kings of Leon were playing at this big thing. So we were like, oh, we'll go and watch Kings of Leon. That'll be fun. And we stood there, and we're sort of in it, and we're having a good time. And then they played Sex on Fire, and we'd had a couple of drinks. And at the moment that they burst into, yeah, your sex is on fire, like that, the whole crowd is getting up for it. And I'm about here, and Ben's here, and Ben went, yeah! And punched me so hard in the face, it wasn't even something either of us could shrug off. Like, I was going like this. There's people stood all around us, and then people started going, oh, my, are you okay? And I'm going, oh, and Ben was going, I'm so sorry. And we really missed the best bit of the Kings of Leon show. Because I wanted to be back in the thing, but my eyes were watering and my nose hurt, and I was, like, doubled over, and he was just going, I'm so sorry, I didn't even know you were that close. And I was like, it's cool, I know it wasn't on purpose. And people were going, do you want some ice? I've got some, because someone offered ice in a cup, and I was like, no, it's weird. And, yeah.
You gotta be careful when you write hit songs.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
That's why it's called a hit song. That's...
Oh, my God.
That's maybe the reason.
That's
and
crazy.
If it's really big, a smash hit.
Oh.
Yeah. Bang. Right, exactly.
Damn.
I don't know if my sex has ever been on fire. Do you know what I mean? I don't know that it's ever been... I don't know. I look at fire as a bad thing.
It's... At best, I've obtained a microwave burrito that still has some really cold pockets in it, level of sex.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I've reheated my sex.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever set it fully on fire. Like, I don't know.
I have, but I had to go to the doctor to get
But
that
yeah, but
looked at.
Sorry, no, to be clear, you're talking about chlamydia. That's a very different...
Sorry.
It's very, very different.
I thought that's what you were talking.
I don't think that's what Kings of Leon meant.
No.
I don't think that's what they meant. I don't.
Huh.
The only person in this room who I know for sure has had sexual fire is sat right there on the drums. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Yes. Yes. That's what I wanted to
Have
hear.
you ever been having sex and you've thought, I need to mentally work out where the fire extinguishers are? Because this could just go up in flames at any moment. At any moment.
Oh, God.
Well, it's time to jump into the headlines. It's been announced that President Biden will deliver his first primetime address to the nation on Thursday night to mark the one-year anniversary of the COVID-19 shutdowns. A Thursday night primetime address. This better not be at 8 p.m. I am not missing young Sheldon for this. No chance. Biden will be addressing the entire country, and to make sure that people watch, he's going to wear Oprah's glasses. In other White House news, Biden's 2 German shepherds were sent back to the family home in Delaware after their dog, Major, became too aggressive and reportedly bit a member of White House security. Major was removed from the White House. He was impooched. It's a shocking story, though. It does prove to me that you can be the President of the United States, and I still don't want to hear about your rescue dog. The dog was being overly aggressive. To make things worse, they also found out that Major, the dog, was in the Capitol building on January 6th.
Oh, man.
Moving on, it was announced today that the Olympics in Tokyo will go ahead as planned this summer, but without any foreign spectators in the stands. Yeah. I feel for the athletes, I do, but I know what it feels like. Every night I come out here and I perform at the very pinnacle of human achievement to a mostly empty room. So now, if you want to hear people chanting USA, USA this summer, you're going to have to go to a restaurant in Texas and watch someone try to eat a 72-ounce steak in under an hour. Has anyone here ever tried one of those food things? Whether they get you to eat, like, loads of stuff?
Tim has.
Have you, Tim? No.
Yeah, it was a hot challenge. What's it called? Howlin' Ray's, downtown L.A.
And what did you eat?
It was a chicken sandwich with just an unbelievable amount of heat. And if you ate it, you would get it for free, and I think like a $30 gift card or something, and your name on a wall. And I ate it and then spent probably the next 48 hours in the worst abdominal distress and pain, and just writhing on the floor, crying.
Really?
Oh, it was the worst.
Genuine tears, actual tears.
I can't eat fried chicken at all anymore. Nothing. It's just nothing. I'll never compete.
Wow. Why did you do this? How much was the chicken sandwich that you wanted that money in your pocket?
It's like $12.
Right.
It was just, it was sort of the fame. I wanted my name on the wall.
And is your name on the wall?
No.
What?
Because you have to do it in under 20 minutes. I just never went back. I could have gone back and told them, but I just never wanted to see it again. So.
I think we should start some sort of movement here, Rob. We're CBS. You know, this is America's #1 network, guys. If we can't get Tim's name on the wall, I quit.
Yeah.
I walk. Gone. Where is it? Downtown?
Yeah, I think it's closed now.
Okay, well then I'm sticking around, don't worry. But yeah.
I briefly held a pancake record in Hillsboro, Oregon.
Damn.
How briefly?
I ate 22 pancakes, and then the very next night...
Wait, hang on. At the start of this, I said, has anyone here done any food eating challenges? And you went, no.
I'm ashamed to admit, I forgot I once ate 22 pancakes. It was senior year of high school. We went to an International House of Pancakes. I had 22. The next night, my friend Matt Gerhardt went in and ate 28 pancakes. Didn't go 23 and bowed out gracefully.
No.
Eclipsed me by half a dozen pancakes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you still in touch with him, Matt Gerhardt?
We run into each other every now and then. Yeah.
Okay.
He also once drank a gallon of milk. You know the milk gallon challenge.
I do.
In under an hour. We all tried to do it. He was the only one who could. And then he went and got Taco Bell.
He didn't even throw up.
He didn't throw up.
No.
And then, I swear to God, half an hour grace period. Oh, I'm hungry. And then went and ate Taco Bell. And we spent the night at his house. Like, that wasn't going to be a disaster. It was.
Oh, it did arrive at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. The bill came due, and we were all there splitting it together. Oh, no.
Sweet dreams, guys. But yeah, nobody from outside of Japan will be allowed to visit. Because that's how this story started. Yeah, so anyway, like I say, nobody from outside of Japan will be allowed to visit, which means I'm going to have to go with my backup plan for attending the Olympics, joining the UK rhythmic gymnastics team.
That's cute. That's sweet.
I wonder is it too late for me, do you think, to get in on the Olympics?
No.
Is it too late? No?
No.
What could I do, do you think?
You could do, what's the thing where you go,
Curling.
Curling, but that's Winter Olympics, isn't it?
Oh, you're right.
That's the Winter Olympics.
Right, there's
Shot put.
Shot put.
Well, shot put. You'd be good at that. You got strong legs.
Yeah.
Strong legs.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it.
Now, did you guys see this? California has just launched a program that lets anyone who volunteers at inoculation sites get the vaccine themselves. Volunteers must put in at least 4 hours of work to qualify. This is perfect for people in Los Angeles. It's the kind of volunteering that also answers the question, sure, but what's in it for me? And this is good news, I imagine, for you, Tim. I assume you can chalk this up in your community service hours, right?
I hope so. Yeah.
Will this qualify for that?
Well, I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll have to check with my parole officer.
Yeah, how is that going?
Well,
how is Nigel?
He's good. He says hi. He says hi. It's you too, Steve.
Yeah. And you sorted that whole thing out about the tag and you shouldn't have taken it, or you sorted all that out?
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
Total mistake.
That's exactly.
Yeah. But it's tough in COVID, you know, like lockdown parole is harder than you would think.
It's difficult. Nigel, the tag was a mistake. And is everybody here, we must be, we've done 500,000 of them now, is everybody here tired of COVID swab tests? Yeah? Well, good news. A Dutch inventor has created a new kind of test where participants scream inside an airlocked booth and then particles from their exhaled breath are analysed for COVID. Sick. You know it's been a fun 12 months when someone invents a device to analyse your screams. A booth where you go and scream at the top of your lungs, or, as most of us have called it during the pandemic, the bathroom. It's a COVID test where you scream. When this news came out, couples everywhere were like, I'm not yelling at you, I'm checking to see if I've got COVID. But while you're here, the glasses go in the top rack of the dishwasher. That way, for sake! I love you, but I need some space. Reg, what would your scream be?
I'd be like,
You got the story, you're not sick. You think you're so bad? You think on me,
I think I'd actually just sing the Kings of Leon, Sex is on Fire. Your sex is on fire! Or it could have been that chicken sandwich from Howling Graves. And there's a new Guinness World Record to tell you about. A 17-year-old in New Zealand just spent 36 hours swinging on a playground swing set, breaking the record for longest continuous swinging. Our thoughts go out to the previous record holder, Guillermo. 17? I don't think this is true. I think he just got caught at a playground getting high after school. And when people asked what he was doing, he's like, I'm breaking a world record.
Look at Hagar's tiny little bass that's hanging out next to it.
Why have you got a tiny bass?
Maybe it's not tiny. Maybe we're too big.
What if we are all tiny? Imagine, we are.
what a sentence.
Why have you got a
Do you
full-size-
remember we shot a thing on an airplane once?
Yes.
There was no way to bring an actual bass. This is a lovely tiny bass that kind of made sense for that. So I still have it.
I'd like to do a show where the whole band are playing tiny instruments.
Yeah, me too.
I'd like that to happen on Monday. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, just a little insight into how things happen around here. Monday, tiny instruments. Done. A marker laid down. I, for one, can't wait for this to be turned into an inspirational Disney Plus original movie starring one of the kids from Stranger Things. The tall one. From It. The one from It.
The tall one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean. You
Yeah.
know the one I mean.
No.
Yeah, have you watched Stranger Things?
I have, but I don't
then-
remember their heights.
Well, because we're all small.
That's right. Everybody's tall.
And we wanted to tell you about this. A new study has found that 2/3 of British people laugh at jokes they don't even understand in order to fit in. I wouldn't know. I've never, ever heard a fake laugh in my life. Laughing at jokes they don't understand in order to fit in. That's nothing. I come out here every night and tell jokes I don't understand just to fit in. You think I know about your filibusters, your votoramas? I know nothing. The study said humour involving puns puzzles Brits the most. Apparently, we just can't make the pieces fit. Hit me, Guillermo! And finally, as you know, yesterday was International Women's Day, and Burger King is under fire because they tweeted, "Women belong in the kitchen." I know. But the follow-up tweet said, "If they want to, of course." Yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio in the restaurant industry by empowering female employees with the opportunity to pursue a culinary career. What this is, they tried to do a joke on Twitter.
Possible.
The worst part of this, actually, is not the you know, that they said that women belong in the kitchen. It's that Burger King actually thinks that they're capable of providing someone with culinary training. The tweet was poorly thought out, but Burger King isn't the only company to do something like this. Do you remember this odd Mother's Day tweet from SpaghettiOs, who tweeted, "Give your mum what she wants, multiple O's." The people at Black & Decker Tools should have thought more about this promotional tweet that said, "Whether you're drilling, blowing or pounding, let us be a part of it." And of course, who can forget that Father's Day tweet when Taco Bell wrote, "Eating ain't cheating."